Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here, and for today's video I'm gonna show you how to play Rengar in the top lane. I think most people have been using him in the jungle, but he is definitely also viable in the top lane. And for the build, we are going for a very aggressive full burst damage build. So, as you guys can see, it's gonna be Yumus, Black Cleaver, Trinity, Blade of the Rune King, and Guardian Angel. And let's talk in depth about those items. So I would say Yumus is one of the core items you wanna go on Rengar no matter what. Wait a second. Just put the volume a little bit quieter for the music. So Yumus gives you attack damage, ability haste, armor penetration, and momentum, which is really important for Rengar. So at max momentum, you are gonna get bonus movement speed. And attacking with max momentum grants you 25% attack speed. That extra attack speed is gonna be super strong in combination with Blade of the Rune King later on, and the momentum in general when you have max decks is really good for Rengar's passive. When you get outside, when you end or when you leave the bush, it's a 0.25 window where you can jump onto someone, and the more movement speed you have, the bigger the distance is you can go from that bush away and still jump onto someone. So having a lot of movement speed is pretty key on a Rengar. Then for the next item, it's gonna be Black Cleaver, giving you 350 max health, attack damage, ability haste, and Sunder. Dealing physical damage to a champion reduces their armor by 4% for 6 seconds, and in combination with Rengar's kit, who can already shred some armor, this is gonna be insane. And then for Rage, dealing physical damage grants 20 movement speed, so even more movement speed. Like I said, movement speed is gonna be key for Rengar's kit to abuse the bushes correctly and keep jumping back and forth, so that's gonna be insane. Then for the boots, you have different options. You can go for ability haste, you can go for tenacity, you can go for some lifesteal, but I guess tenacity is the best option usually. And then for the enchantments, I would say, actually I feel like Glory could work, just so you can use ultimate Glory, chase someone down. But I would say Stasis is pretty good, jumping in. It's great for assassins in general. Then obviously for junglers, you usually have two options. You can go for Locket, depending on the enemy, depending on the enemy team composition, and also depending on what your support is building. But I mean, since you're an assassin and not necessarily a bruiser, you could also go for bruiser build, but we are going for top lane Rengar. That's why I think going for Stasis is the best option, or for Quicksilver Slash, depending whether or not they have a lot of crowd control. Obviously, you don't need teleport. You have your ultimate. You don't need teleport. Then Trinity Force. I think this is something that most people would not necessarily buy. They would say, oh, Duskblade. Duskblade is so good. No, Duskblade is... I saw some comments saying Duskblade is really good on Kha'Zix. Yeah, in theory it is. But, like I said, it doesn't reset on kills, like on PC, on the old version of PC. So Duskblade is... If you play Duskblade on wildrift, it's just not that good compared to the PC version. This item in general is not that great. So let's see. Being unseen for 1 second causes your next attack against a champion to deal blah blah blah, and slows them by 99% for 0.25 seconds. 0.25 seconds slow. That's nothing. Buff lasts for 5 seconds and range attacks do not slow. The issue is, like I said on the PC version, whenever you kill someone, you're gonna get invisible. So you automatically trigger the passive whenever you kill someone. But in this case, for Rengar, you go in the bush. Okay. You're gonna use your ultimate. It's just a one-time thing. It's just a one-time thing for this passive, which is just 20 to 125 bonus physical damage. This is nothing. And now let's talk about Trinity Force. Instead, let's read Spellblade, okay? Let's read Spellblade. So you guys understand why I don't like to go Dustblade in general. It's just not a good item. Using an ability causes the next attack used within 10 seconds to deal bonus physical damage equal to 200% base physical damage. So you don't need to go invisible, and after every ability, 1.5 seconds cooldown, by the way, 1.5 seconds cooldown, you get bonus damage, physical damage equal to 200% of your base damage. So the amount of bonus damage you're gonna do for every ability you use is insane. And let's see, Dustblade again, so you guys understand. When you're invisible, you're gonna do 20 bonus damage and you slow them for 0.25 seconds, which is nothing. That's nothing. So, what's better? Trinity Force? HP, attack damage, 40%. Attack speed, ability haste 25. This gives 10 ability haste. This gives HP, attack damage, attack speed, mobility, movement speed, ability haste, and also, this is gonna stack up. The rage is gonna stack up, but it doesn't matter. We just get it for the stats and Spellblade. I know people will say rage doesn't stack. It doesn't matter. You just get it for the stacks and for the base stats. You still get the Fervor plus 5% movement speed and the Spellblade, because Spellblade is not gonna stack. So you have the armor penetration coming in, and you also have the Spellblade, which is insane. And I did some theory crafting. Blade of the Rune King. Oh, Darkbreaker, why Blade of the Rune King? 20 attack damage, 35% attack speed. Attack speed, Yuumu's Ghostblade. Attack speed, Trinity Force. Attack speed, Blade of the Rune King. And attack speed coming in from Rengar's enhanced first ability. So you can proc the rune strikes so quickly to burst someone down. And you get some lifesteal, which is gonna be pretty good with the amount of attack speed you have. Attack deals bonus physical damage equal to 6% of the enemy's current health on hit. Melee attacks deal 9%. Oh, 9% per auto attack. And when you use your combo is third ability, auto attack, S1, S2, auto attack, S1 again, or S3 again. And you have so much attack speed, and you can... The Blade of the Rune King, when you have red buff, it's gonna be so much damage, and what's gonna be important is also drain. You're gonna slow the opponent. It's gonna be nice when you want to use your Enhance S1 instead of the Enhance S3. So you have that slow coming in if you don't have red buff. And then last item, Guardian Angel. Attack damage, armor, and obviously the revive passive. And let's talk about some other options. Okay, since in the Kha'Zix video I didn't really cover other items that you could go for. Mortal Reminder, obviously, for the late game. Instead of Blade of the Rune King, you could go for Mortal Reminder. You could maybe sell Yuumu's, or you sell Black Cleaver for Mortal Reminder in the late game. If they have a lot of armor and they have a lot of tanks, you want to go Mortal Reminder. Obviously, Death Dance is another great option on Rengar. I mean, like I said, you always have core items, and then after that you can always adjust, depending on your needs. Death Dance, HP, attack damage, ability haste, physical damage, physical vamp, and cauterize, so you don't get too bursted quickly. Obviously, if you play against AP champions, you could go for more Mortios. You could also go for Sterix Gauge, which gives you plus 50% base attack and max health. Yeah, you could go for a more Bruiser-orientated build. Let's say Sterix Gauge, and then maybe Death Dance or Magic Resistance. You could go, for example, Spirit Visage, which has great synergy with your S2. Something like this, more Bruiser-orientated build, or you don't go Humus, you go Black Cleaver, you go this, and then last item, Guardian Angel, and maybe you could go for a tank item if you need more armor. I feel like a Bruiser build is easier for beginners. Could go Rondine's Omen. So this is probably how a balanced Bruiser build would look like. Black Cleaver, Sterix Gauge, Spirit Visage. Actually, you could go maybe this. And then depending last item, whether or not you need Magic Resistance, Spirit Visage, more healing. You could also go for, obviously, Force of Nature for more movement speed and more Magic Resistance. Or, like I said, 2 great armor items, Rondine's Omen or Thormail. Thormail gives you Grievous Wound and reflects damage, and Rondine's Omen if they have a lot of crit damage. So that's how you could switch up for Bruiser build on the top lane. But yeah, like I said, I like to go Humus Ghostblade, core item, Black Cleaver, one of a really great core item, and then obviously, I would say those 2 are definitely core items, and you want to get Guardian Angel, so must have 3 core items are those 3, and then Blade of the Rune King, Death Dance, great options for Rengar. Anyways, for the runes, oh boys. If you play against a lot of squishy champions, let's say they have 0 tanks, you could go Electrocute. You're gonna burst them really quickly, but remember the cooldown is 25 seconds. That's gonna be kinda annoying for extended team fights, and like I said, I go the Blade of the Rune King, so I want extended team fights, where I do a lot of damage thanks to my S1 enhanced. And Conqueror is probably the best option you could go for on Rengar. Then, wait. You could go for Triumph, you could go for Champion. On Rengar you're probably gonna die a bit. Just go for Brutal. It's good for your early game. Then, you have 3 other options. I mean, you could go for this. Stronger early game, Backbone, more armor, or more magic resistance. Hunter's Titan for snowballing. If you have a lot of kill participations, you will get a lot of tenacity and HP. You could go for regeneration in a bad matchup. If you're playing against a Kali, a hard matchup, Gregor, someone who will poke you, go for regeneration. And I'm going for Spirit Walker for the bonus HP and the slow resistance, which is kind of nice when you want to chase someone with Rengar. And obviously Sweet Tooth, always on most Baron laners, more healing and extra gold. So, and for the spells, I've got to mention the spells, right? For the spells, you can go for Ignite, Flash, probably, or Barrier Flash, but I will probably go Ignite Flash, just so you can snowball better. Oops. Let's hop right into a custom practice mode. So I can show you the abilities. Let's talk about the abilities really quick. I'm gonna do it slowly and talk about some combos. And basically it all comes down using your enhanced abilities. I mean, a good Rengar knows when to use which one. So, let's get going.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Wow, why is the sound so loud? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna die here.
A true hunter never rests.
Choo.
Minions have spawned.
Actually, this is gonna be important as well. The flash combo. I'm gonna show you a flash combo later on. So stay tuned. So, let's talk about the passive. It's Unseen Predator. If Rengar is in a brush or camouflaged, he will leap to the target with his next attack. If Rengar has no ferocity, he gains 1 ferocity. Bone Tooth Necklace gains 5% to 25% attack damage for each unique
Turret is under attack.
champion takedown. Why is the voice so loud? I think I lowered it. Yikes. I'm sorry for the voice there. I'm gonna show it to you right here really quick. As you guys can see, I'm in the bush right here. And I can jump onto that person and get 1 ferocity stack.
Is under attack.
When I'm at 0. When I'm at 0, I will get 1. Dude, I lowered the in-game voice, but it's still so loud. I'm sorry, guys. Reaching 4 ferocity enhances his next basic ability, allowing it to be cast separately from the base version. So, let's get those 4 stacks. And as you guys can see here, all of our abilities are enhanced. S1, S2, and S3. And
Turret is under attack.
oh god, the in-game sound is so loud. Why? Wait, let's... oops. Remove dummies. Where's the champion? Let's put him on mute so he doesn't attack the turret. Okay. First ability. It's gonna be Savagery. Rengar's next 2 attacks within 3 seconds gain 50% attack speed.
Executed.
The first attack is empowered to deal an additional physical damage, and ferocity gains 100% attack speed for the next 5 seconds. So, as you guys can see, ferocity gains 100% attack speed, and in combination with Blade of the Ruined King, per auto attack, you're gonna do 9% current HP health, so you can burst people super quickly. The first attack deals an additional physical damage. And you wanna max the first ability. S1 max. And then, I think in the lane you wanna go S2 second, but you could also go S3 second. It really depends. If you want to have more slow and utility, go for S3 second. But if you guys want more healing, then go for the S2 second. Anyways, let's talk about Battle Roar, the second ability from Rengar. Rengar roars, dealing 140 magic damage and healing for 50% of damage taken in the last 2 seconds. So you want to use it when you're taking a lot of damage and then activate it to get some extra healing, and it does AoE magical damage. When you have ferocity, that's when you have 4 stacks. When you have 4 stacks of ferocity, it will trigger the enhanced modus, deals 170 magical damage, so AP Rengar is actually an option. Maybe if you guys want to see AP Rengar, write it down in the comments and leave a like. Rengar also gains 50% movement speed for 2.5 seconds and removes all crowd control effects from himself. This is big. When you're jumping in and you just want to kite and remove all CC, then definitely activate the second ability instead of S3 or S1. Savagery. Rengar's next 2 attacks... oh, oops. I'm stupid. Bowler Strike. Rengar throws a bowler that does physical damage and slows the opponent by 60%. And when you have ferocity, it's gonna root them. So let's show the first ability. Also, the first ability is an auto attack resetter. So you can use auto attack S1, and it's gonna be quicker than if you just use auto attack S1 and then auto attack. You can use auto attack S1, and it's much quicker. Also, when you use your abilities and you have 4 ferocity, it's gonna reset all your abilities.
Middle turret is under attack.
So you can use them exactly at the same time again. Whoops, let's show it to you. Or it just resets the ability. Wait, does it reset all abilities? Wait.
So fast.
I think it does. Yeah, it does reset all abilities. Okay, for the ultimate. The ultimate is Thrill of the Hunt. Gains 40% movement speed and reveals the nearest enemy champion for 16 seconds. That's huge. Rengar becomes camouflaged after 1 second. His next attack shreds the target's armor by 24 for 4 seconds. So the ultimate is, like I said, in combination with Black Cleaver, insane to shred the armor of the opponent. And the higher it is, the longer the duration and the more armor reduction.
The Rift Herald has spawned.
So that's the first ability. Second ability, AoE damage. And when it is enhanced, you get extra movement speed and you can remove crowd control. And for the first ability, it's just that you will get more attack speed for 5 seconds. With Blade of the Rune King, insane. This is the bowler, it's gonna slow them. And when you have 4 stacks, wait a second. It's gonna also root them. What you can do is, for example, root flash. Wait, let's lower the cooldown.
And the hunted. Nothing will
If you use it like this, the reaction time is
so fast.
really short for them. It's just like this. Wait,
Middle turret is under attack.
but if you're... Wait. It's much quicker.
So fast.
So you can use it with the enhanced form, which is super quick. If you wanna cheese someone, boom, 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 and you just burst them. Okay, let's show the ultimate real quick. Wait, where's the champion? Ah, the champion is in the base. Huh. Okay, let's see when I get vision from him. I should be getting vision pretty soonish. Wait, where's the bot? I don't see him. Move, bot.
I seek only the strongest.
Yikes, I don't see him right now. It's because he's in the base that I don't see him there. Yikes.
Nothing will escape.
But anyways, you would use your ultimate like this, and then you see him from this distance. And you just jump on them, use your combo. And most of the times I actually...
Slain an enemy.
Oh god, the sound, I'm gonna die. Most of the times you would want to use the enhanced S3, to be honest, just so you can root them, which is gonna be pretty big. So let's talk about the bush combo. First one is gonna be the bush combo. Let's put a bot right here. You jump on them, auto attack S3, S2, and root them. So maybe in slow motion. Do I show it in slow motion? You jump on them, auto attack S3, S1, S2, S3 again. So they get rooted and you can keep comboing. And obviously you can go into a bush again to jump on them again. So I'm gonna use my ultimate. Jump on him, S3, S2, S1, and then S3 again. They're gonna get rooted. And obviously, if you have red buff and they are CC'd already, you can use the enhanced S1. But usually the enhanced S3 is better so they can't escape. Unless you're super fat and you will just one-shot them with the enhanced S1. And then situational, obviously you can use the S2. I think when you are at full ferocity... Oh, oops. Let's get full ferocity first. Okay, let's say, assume we are at full ferocity, we're gonna use our ultimate now. And now... Just jumping in.
I seek only the strongest.
Wait a second, let me try something out.
Baron Nashor has
Use my ultimate
spawned.
now. Okay. Anyways, that's basically it about Rengar. Let me think about what other combos I've maybe noticed. You have the AA reset, you have the E-Flash, you have the Bush Trap full combo. Yeah, I think those are the major things. You just have to learn how to use Rengar's Bush correctly so you can kite.
I seek only the strongest.
You can obviously also use it like this. No! I need more movement speed. Wait, with the ultimate A I could do it. Wow, I have so much movement speed, and now I can jump over. So you can also jump over walls basically by using the jump from the bush or also from the ultimate. If you have enough attack speed, you can just jump over the walls as well. Let's say here's a bush, you have enough attack speed, you leave the bush and you can still jump. That's basically about it. If you have enough attack speed, obviously. Let's put it in a position where it's exactly out of... Okay, here. Let's put it a little bit further away. So I'm gonna use my boots right now. So I can still jump. Okay, I'm still too slow to jump. I need more movement speed. If I had more movement speed, I could. Okay, now it worked. So normally, as you guys can see, it works because after you leave the bush, you still have open 2-5 seconds to jump. But it's easier if you use your boots, for example. I'm gonna use my boots right here, have enough movement speed, and then I can still jump on him. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's hop right into the gameplay. Yo, let's get going. We are gonna play Rengar against Nessus. I feel blessed. I feel blessed on this lucky day. We are playing probably against one of the best matchups in our favor. I played Rengar one time today before this. So this is my second match on Rengar. I played against Akali and that matchup was really obnoxious. We end up losing because my support was 111. Feels good, man. But yeah, I feel really lucky. You usually want to go into melee matchups on Rengar. I think Narcissus is a great matchup. I think you can play it against most champions if you play it correctly and always only come in for the last hit using your passive so you can get a stack. Okay. Skill order, like I said, S1 first, and then it's up to you whether or not you want to go S2 or S3. I guess in the laning phase, S2 is better, so you have better wave clear, and you have more healing and sustain in the laning phase, or in the lane in general. But obviously, if you want to roam a lot and get picks off, I guess S3 is a good option since you can root the opponent and slow them longer. Just gonna jump. Get 4 stacks now. We root him right into the minion wave, and that's how he dies. Okay, gonna flash out. We don't wanna get hit by the isolated S1 from Kha'Zix, which actually does a ton of damage. From what I can tell right now, Rengar is way harder to play than Kha'Zix, and looks like he's gonna be better and more viable in high elo solo queue compared to Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix can really work pretty well in solo queue, but the issue is isolated targets. I feel like getting those isolated S1s is gonna be really hard because people will just bunch up and you will do 0 damage. You will do literally 0 damage when you don't have isolated S1. You do like 0 damage. So if people just group up, it's gonna be insanely hard for you to do any damage in team fights. So overall, I would say in anything below Master, so Diamond, Emerald, Platinum, or maybe even the Master, Kha'Zix is good. But in super high elo, like Challenger level, Grandmaster level, I would say Kha'Zix isn't that hot. And Rengar, not sure. Played it a few times now, like 2 times. This is the second game. I have to say, Rengar is definitely has potential. Definitely has potential to be really strong, both in the jungle as well as in the top lane. Let's wait for him to come closer to the minion so I can use my bowler, slow him down, jump on him, S1, S2, get 4 stacks, and then root him again. And also remember, when you have 0 ferocity stacks and you jump onto someone, you also get 1 ferocity stack. So usually you want to do jump onto someone, S2, no, jump onto someone, slow them with S3, auto attack S2, S1, and then S3 again. Just like this, S3. I feel like I love it. I love the route. It's so good. And Rengar is one of the best turret killers because of the 50% attack speed bonus you get from the enhanced S1. Look at our damage, how quickly we can do it. And you also have the auto attack resetter coming in from that S1. So your turret pushing ability is insane. We're gonna retreat, backport, get Yumus, and then join the dragon fight. And I feel like we can basically wipe them all. Gonna get Black Cleaver Phage. And obviously, I'm not a pro Rengar, so if you're a PC player and you are a good Rengar main, then definitely you are allowed to give me some feedback, what I could have improved. I can already tell that sometimes I should have used my route more often, or just used the enhanced route instead of the enhanced S1, just so that they can escape. Got it, let's go. Just gonna clear this wave. S2 again, get some movement speed, also get some healing. Okay, let's see. I don't think I need to use my ultimate to help him here. And the ultimate of Rengar is actually kinda low. Oh, wasted flash. Yikes, that was bad. And we missed the cannon, of course. Let's go. Oh, there are 2 people here. Let's use our ultimate to escape. You can also use the ultimate to escape because you're invisible. And you get movement speed. And it basically works like Evelyn Camouflage. So if you are within, if the enemy is within the circle, they can see you, but as long as you're outside of the circle, they cannot see you. And basically you get vision for the nearest champion while using the ultimate. Okay, let's root this guy and let's go for him. Knight on top. Corki. Ah, he's gonna escape actually. Yikes. Corki! I mean, he's kinda low, but still. I think he could have killed the Kha'Zix very easily if he just looked at his minimap. Like basically just one shot. It was just one shot for Corki. Okay, let's get it. Reset, get Black Cleaver, and maybe roam top lane. And yeah, we are playing on our Smurf, obviously, because we still cannot find games. We cannot find games. And I don't want to sit 1 hour in queue for the chance to maybe get Rengar. And obviously I'm not going to play Rengar for the first time in a challenger match. But it doesn't matter anyways, because we're not going to find. So yeah, that's why we're playing on Smurf. And even on Smurf it took really long to find a game. My mistake here was to not use my S3 to slow him down. I mean, he flashed rocket jump. I don't think we could have killed her regardless. Even if I slowed her down, she would have escaped. So basically, whenever you wanna jump onto someone, S3, auto attack, S2, S1, and you will have your ferocity up, and then you can just root them. Since when you have 0 and you jump onto someone, you will get 1 ferocity. Use the S3 to slow them, get another stack, use your S2, another stack, and use your S1, another stack, and then it's up to you what you need. You want to clean CC stuns, use S2. You want to get more attack speed and more damage S1, and if you want to slow or root, if you want to root them, use the S3. Usually I prefer the S3 because people will just otherwise escape. Okay, never mind, he's gonna run us down and does a lot of damage. Ah, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. This guy seems strong. I feel like I could try it out, but his S1 did so much damage, I was like, maybe I shouldn't try. But I have blue buff and I have my ultimate up, so let's see what we can do here. I'm just gonna wait here, sit and see. Okay, this Ziggs is low life, let's use our ultimate. And he dies. Okay. Yes, let's slow her down. Hit it. Yep. He's gonna get slowed. I'm gonna get my jump. And he's gonna die. I'm at 3 stacks. Gonna root jump. I missed the root actually, but he's still gonna die. Doing decent amount of damage. She got slowed. Jumping again, S1. And gonna use my root to finish him off. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, backport. Next item is gonna be Trinity Force. Yeah, I think Trinity Force boots stasis. Should be the thing we go for now.
On my way.
Mercury. Look at our damage. Woo! Okay, Nasus. Maybe we can trap here. If he comes too close, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Yikes. Okay, let's just go for the turret. It's 1 HP. I'm gonna slow him, and he's just gonna die immediately. We are so fat. Let's use our ultimate and chase those Yordles down. Yeah, there are 2 Yordles. This time I'm gonna slow, and he's gonna die immediately. Jump, S3, S2, S1, and then root again. If they don't have any escape abilities, you might use your S1 again, but if they have, you might want to use root. If you're playing against ADC, just always use your root. It's just the safe option. Just making sure that they can't escape. We have so much attack speed, and in combination with Blade of the Rune King, the moment we have red buff and we use our enhance S1, it's just gonna be crazy. And obviously I told you some different variations you could go for, so it's up to you.
Enemy turret destroyed. Retreat, retreat.
I wonder if people hate me if I write Challenger Rengar. People will be like, oh, you're not Challenger Rengar. Yeah, I mean, I'm not Challenger Rengar. I'm Challenger playing other champions, but I'm rank 2 Challenger. Maybe I'm still allowed to clickbait it. Because I absolutely hard smurfed this game in a diamond match, and they have Master in their team. They have Master players in their team. So actually, maybe I should just use it. I feel like people love this clickbait. I feel like people love this clickbait. Oh. Challenger Rengar. Challenger Rengar smurfing in diamonds. I mean, I feel like most of you guys are... I think on average, my viewers are maybe platinum or emerald. So diamond elo, smurfing this hard in diamond elo is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe I will use it. And I don't care about the dislikes. I'm like, hey, let me just clickbait a little bit. Challenger Rengar smurfing in diamond. Ultimate Rengar guide. Sounds good. I mean, it's a pretty good guide. I think I didn't miss too much. Wait. I think I covered every tip you need for Rengar. It all comes down to use his ferocity abilities correctly. And kiting with the bush, obviously. Using the kites correctly. You could also go AP Rengar. AP Rengar might be a good option.
On my way. Retreat, retreat, retreat. On my way.
Here, let me check some... Maybe I can find some tips that I forgot to mention. How to pair, blah blah blah.
Double kill. You are legendary. You have been slain. Shut down. Ally slain.
Oh, wait, oh, you can jump onto wards? Wait, does it work in wildrift?
Attack this champion.
I think that's basically it. Yeah, I think I covered everything. And we griefed. Oh, I was too greedy for us.
Retreat on my way. Engage.
Twitch.tv Darkbreaker, but I'm actually gonna stream later. 7 PM, guys! 7 PM Central East. I mean, not Central East, Central European Summertime. CST. CEST. Gonna be streaming. Gonna check it out, boys. Dude, the root is so nasty. The root is so nasty on ADCs. If you root an ADC, he's just gonzo. He's just gone. He has no chance anymore. Rengar is basically the nightmare. The nightmare. If you're hyper fed, you could probably just use the enhanced S2 to burst them down instead of the S3. If you're super fed.
Slain Baron Nashor.
But yeah, this build is more orientated to be strong long term in a fight. In a fight that lasts long. It's gonna be really good because you have Blade of the Rune King. If you want a full burst one-shot build, you could probably just go for Mortal Reminder instead of Blade of the Rune King or Death Dance. So you have more burst damage. Actually, just go with Mortal Reminder.
On my way. On my way.
Anyways, guys, do you have any other questions for Rengar? Leave it down below in the comments. Look at that damage! It's nasty! It's gonna slow us. I could have used Q's S. Chase him, use my S3, slow him, auto attack. Ah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter! We are just so freaking ahead. Second time playing Rengar. Second time. Oh, I tried to use the combo, the E-Flash combo. Unlucky, boys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Leave a like, subscribe. And if you guys don't want to miss out on the stream, definitely activate notifications. I see you at 7 PM tonight. Bye bye. Have an awesome day.